Did you know that over 70% of full-time traders out there are leaving money on the table because they're running on outdated computers and old operating systems like Windows 10? These older computers can create a tiny lag in your market data, and the algo traders and the high-frequency traders, they're eating your lunch. Most traders don't realize that those mainstream processors from just a few years ago and low levels of RAM can't keep up with today's mega levels of data flow. This leads to stale market data and something called slippage. Slippage is when you enter an order to buy or sell, but the price you get filled at is significantly different from what you expected. And even just a half a second delay can throw off your entire trading system. This is mistake number one, trying to trade on an old, outdated computer system. The second biggest mistake I see traders make on a regular basis is trying to trade on a store-bought low-end laptop computer, like a Microsoft Surface or even a tablet. While your laptop may seem fast for loading web pages and connecting to the internet, 99% of these machines were designed for miniaturization, not power and speed. Additionally, you're limited by only one monitor and that touchpad. And I don't care how fast you think you are with that touchpad, you'll never compete with how fast you can navigate on a mouse. So a lack of processing power, having to click from window to window with a lack of speed can seriously affect your results. The next big mistake I see traders make is trying to save money by going down to the local retailer like a Best Buy or even Walmart. And when you go into these stores, you're basically on your own. Do you really think these kids who work there have a clue of what your needs are as a trader? When you go to these big box stores, you'll be automatically drawn to the lowest price machines, and you'll wind up walking out the door confused with a computer that is not cutting edge and is not sufficient for trading. Remember, trading is a peak performance activity and a skill. Would you see Tiger Woods buying his clubs at Walmart or LeBron James buying his sneakers at Costco? Another big mistake, right in line with the last one, is buying some mass-produced machine from HP or Dell and thinking you're getting something high quality. You're not. These companies cut costs by using lower grade components they can buy in bulk. Look, here's the deal. As traders, we push our machines way harder than the average user. We're not just browsing the web or going to Facebook or checking email. We're running multiple charts, indicators, data feeds, executing trades in real time. We need top tier performance. Think of it like this. You need the BMW M series of trading computers. HP and Dell, they're more like a Dodge or a Chevy. They're decent for everyday use, but they're not built for the high performance world that we live in as traders. And here's another thing. Those mass-produced systems usually only come with a 1-year warranty. And don't even get me started on their tech support. When was the last time you tried calling Dell or HP tech support? I think you know what I mean. Another big mistake as a trader, not having backup systems in place for when the inevitable happens. And trust me, they will happen. I'm talking about power outages, internet outages, power surges, all that stuff that loves to show up at the worst possible time. As a full-time trader myself, I've been there. You're trading a stock position, you're watching the market, and boom, your internet cuts out or the power flickers off. It's frustrating as hell. But the crazy part, these problems are easy to prevent. A simple battery backup and a secondary internet connection can be total lifesavers. Just those two things can keep you in the game when things go sideways. Another huge mistake I see all the time, people not doing their homework on what kind of tech they actually need. And instead of digging in, figuring it out, they either end up at Best Buy or worse, they get pulled in by some slick-looking website and drop thousands and thousands more than they need to on a trading computer. Look, here's the truth. There are companies out there selling overpriced machines, banking on the fact that you don't know any better. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to cash in on your confusion. My advice? Educate yourself. That's what I'm here for. Learn what really matters when it comes to trading hardware so you don't end up getting ripped off and you don't wind up warranty. And undoubtedly, one of the absolute biggest mistakes I see traders make constantly is not realizing the importance of keeping a calm state of mind while trading. If you haven't heard it before, let me tell you now, at least 80% of your trading success comes down to psychology. It's what's going on in here, your mindset. And when you lose your cool, whether it's from a bad execution, a tech glitch, or your system freezing up, you're triggering that fight or flight response. And when that kicks in, you're not thinking clearly. You're going to make bad decisions. And the last thing you want is a computer issue being the thing that sets you off. In the next few videos, we're going to dive into the key components that make up a great trading system. Stuff like the processor, the motherboard, RAM, the hard drives, AI graphics cards, and of course, all the backup systems you need. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss them. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and download our complete guide to trading computers by clicking the link in the description. If you want to check out all the systems we offer, head over to easytradingcomputers.net. Don't forget to bookmark the site. It's letter E, letter Z, tradingcomputers.net. And hey, if you've got questions, I'm here to help you. You can reach me by chat, or you can just give me a call at 800-387-5250. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.